Hi, this is Little Dwarf playing games while rambling incoherently into a microphone. Why? Well, just because I can, and they continue with Fran Bow, Blind. What? I've came back, so I guess I need to open this door. It's locked. Yeah, but I do have a key. If you struggle, you will know that it was I. I will be in every corner to make you suffer and cry. If you choose to disobey, your cat's life will be marked. Oh my dear kitty, soon we will be together again, I promise. I miss you, my dear. I miss you so much. Why are you leaving? Please don't leave me alone, Mr. Midnight. At the end of the maze, Fran. I fainted again. I wonder if my dreams are true. The monster won't let me go home. But if I find the maze, maybe I can find Mr. Midnight. Operating room. Patient, Robert Clark. Psychosurgery procedure, lobotomy. Yeah, lobotomy, obviously. In every story about especially back in the day, about psychiatric hospitals, they have to have lobotomy, and lobotomy was accepted for a time as a quote-unquote legitimate medical procedure. It has been done to, I presume, thousands of people, but it is basically mutilating people for fun and profit. Like, they knew very little about how the brain works, and it didn't, like, I presume lobotomy was done mostly because it rendered people more helpless and more docile. So especially in cases in which the patients were like agitated or maybe aggressive, it was deemed easier for the actual staff to handle them once they've been lobotomized. But obviously that took away pretty much their humanity from them, because it reduces lobotomy could reduce you to basically a vegetable, I presume. Like, I'm not that certain about the exact effects of lobotomy, because I presume it depends a lot on how extensive the part of the brain that was removed was, and how successful it was, in not removing anything else. And overall, there's presumably a lot of factors. But what I'm trying to say is, more often than not, it would reduce sort of your creative output, what made you human. It would make you lesser and easier to handle. And I presume that second part was mostly why they did it. Dr. Roman Bates. Observation. Failed anesthetic. The patient woke up after reaching the frontal lobe. The procedure was cancelled and incompleted. Robert, the TV boy. Ah, so wait, that's why his head exploded, because that was, like, I don't know, that was a precognition of the failed surgery to lobotomize him? That is why he had that big scar. I don't want them to touch my brain, no sir. The operating room. I don't want to go inside. It smells like rotten flesh. I don't want them to play with my head in there. So I did go all the way around. Poor girls. I hope they get well soon. Well, I presume they've been lobotomized as well. They have like huge scars on their head. I hope I never end up like this. I want if I leave this sick place and find Mr. Midnight. Now, actually, I'm again not quite sure, because I know there existed a method of lobotomizing people called the transorbital lobotomy, which is the one most famous in media, where they inserted what basically looked like an ice pick through your eye socket, through the back of your eye socket, where the optical nerve goes through, and they would stick it into your brain from this side, because this way they wouldn't have to actually pierce your skull. But I'm not sure what the timeline is. Was there actually other kinds of lobotomy first, before they discovered the transorbital method? Like, did they literally cut open your skull and mess with your brain this way? I'm not quite sure. Are you resting? Did you puke? That's disgusting. I hope you get well soon. Okay, what's going on in the pill land? My path to life has been denied. I haven't been born, but I was still alive. I'm waiting for a mother to love me. Is this about a stillborn child? You can't blame those who are ignorant, but you can't let ignorance decide. Life will teach you, even through pain and tears. Who is that? Sir, wake up. Itward? What? It says itward. Draw it. Draw it backwards. But draw what exactly? Why do you have your brain out? Is it too warm in here? He won't answer. I guess the mice will come and have some meat. Okay, let's go up. Yes, I took the new one upstairs. Fran Bow? No, I haven't seen her. What? The key to the cellar? Well, no. In the doctor's office? He used to have the key there. Calm down, the key is not here. I'll let you know if it turns up, but you must calm down. I'll bring it to you if I find it, alright? Bye. Shaken baby syndrome, which is actually, I think, a real thing. It has to do with experiencing a lot of shaking around as a newborn. I think it causes like micro injuries to like the spine or whatever. I'm at the reception already. This is grand. But the nurse, I have to get rid of her. What should I do? Well, I still have the cake, don't I? My goodness, I can't believe this. Things not working makes me angry. Miss Nurse, I hope you want to go to the toilet soon. Well, actually, what happens if I pop the pills? At the end of the maze. This is exactly what Mr. Midnight told me. Yeah, and that's, I think, Mr. Midnight? You're all skinny. Why are you hanging up there? Are you a nurse too? I can't remember Aunt Grace's phone number. I'll just surprise her when I get home. A love letter, dear Pete. Gross. My goodness, are you okay, little baby? Is that your mommy hanging up there? Okay, I didn't... Like, the blur and the blinking made me not realize that this is actually a fetus. Do you miss her? I miss my mommy too. I'm pretty sure the baby is not okay. I don't want to be here anymore. Wasting time on the sofa thinking, while my poor little cat is freezing outside. The key holder has no keys to hold. I wonder what's at the end of the maze. My teacher told me about this. It's when crazy parents shake their babies. Bastards. And the babies bleed inside. Yeah, it causes like injury. It's interesting that a 10-year-old kid like there were some things. I forgot exactly what was it now, but there were some pretty obvious things she didn't know about, but of all things she does know about shaken baby syndrome. Like, that's interesting. Bit weird, but... The note I have said something about this. It did, but first I need to take care of her. Why not? Who wouldn't eat a random cake just randomly placed on their desk? Actually, maybe if I place the key on her desk, she will sort of realize, like she will think she has found it, and then will go to tell the other guy that she was talking with on the phone. It's worth trying because I don't really know what to do. She said something about a key. Yeah, I do have... This is the key she wants. Oh. I think I know what I have to do. I have to do this, and then leave it on here, and then she will be like, oh, it's here, and then go and... I hope the nurse sees the key. Yeah, she will go and return it to whoever wants it. The key was here after all. I better take it back. Many folders and books. They must have a record of every kid. They sure say that everyone is insane. Old coffee and no crackers. Okay, so this disables the alarm, which, if I understand this correctly, it should be 3931. Although, this seems to only give me one digit. So maybe it's minus, maybe it's 531. No, it is 4 digits, isn't it? Yeah, it has 4 places on it. July 25th would be like, oh no, it's July, it's not June, so it's +7. I apologize for that. Obviously English is not my first language, I kind of mixed it up. So it's 3932. Wait, what? December 17th, so that's... No, that's 29. Again, I'm an idiot. I just can't count. 29... 32. Yeah, I'm the best, the very best. Also an idiot, but okay. Okay, so the alarm is off, which should just allow me to leave. What? I was under the impression I disabled it. I will make you pay for what you did. Oh. You clever little girl. Do you think you can just leave? It can't be, no. To go to the maze. Okay. I've been eaten. Now I think it's relevant that the guard showed up again, because it makes it clear that he didn't really die. No, me seeing him die was just a hallucination. Okay, the controls are very clunky. I wonder what happens if I just click here. Can I skip the maze? At the end of the maze you will find the evil critters of the night. They will hunt you and they will laugh. But there will always be a good side. A cat full of nuts and bolts will always be your guide. Chapter 2, Part 1, Curiosity Symptoms. Okay, so I guess I did skip it. Oh my goodness, that was close. I hope the guards don't find the sewer. What is this place? I hope I find Mr. Midnight soon. Now I presume by the fact that I could have skipped it, that it wasn't essential. Still, it would have been nice if the game warned me I'm going to skip it, but then again I wasn't really sure where to go. I died a couple of times, I don't think it was particularly interesting. So, oh well. It is what it is, I skipped it. Because the game allowed me to, so hopefully there was nothing important or like immensely cool about it. It says Jans, and I have no idea why. Maybe it's just a name, like mine or Mr. Midnight's. Maybe a music maker that stopped making music. piano, it sounds old. I can touch the piano and play with it, but certainly not play it. Your arm is gone. Good that you are not bleeding. I'm kind of tired of all the red milk coming out of everyone. Who dares to leave an innocent teddy without a shelter? Mr. Midnight, are you in there? I guess not. I'll keep searching. What a pretty horse. The king would like this one. I'm not going back though. He must escape himself. I wonder if they are looking for me. I remembered something funny. A very old uncle tried to blow on one of these. He farted all the gases out because it was too hard to blow. I know a story about a girl with red shoes. She had a dog. I like animals, all of them, and dogs are animals. Anyway, it's just a shoe, really. I should just leave it. Wow, these are very rare leaves. They look a bit sad and old. Maybe they aren't leaves, they look too white. Curiosity is damned. Damn you, curiosity. Oh, I like to be curious, otherwise how will you learn things? What are you? You are kind of curious yourself. What is the right question, but why should be more appropriate? I want the key. I don't have time to chat, sir. I want the key, that's all. But the key isn't ours, and it's not yours for sure. It's good to have an extra key. Especially when you're up to something. We couldn't care less. The affection towards you is simply none. I'm Fran. You're very honest, I like that. I'm a person, Fran. Pleased to meet you. Interesting. Tell us more. I had a cat. He's missing now and I have to find him. Really? Yes, really. Now please give me the key. Look, person Fran, who came from the south, flying as always. And one of us got curious about the key. And all of us got stuck here. And because of our long hair, we can't get loose. And can I help? We usually get stuck on trees, but we have something to fix that. A beautiful comb to comb our hair every time we get stuck. Well, give it to me. I can fix you. There is a problem. A filthy thief took the comb, and we are stuck here forever. If you find the thief and the comb, you will have the key. Deal? What does he look like? It's a rat, a filthy narcissist rat. He took the comb to be beautiful. We couldn't do much, so he ran away with it. Please find it and free us from curiosity. I'll try my best. We will be here waiting. Hello, tree. Oh, well, I guess I'm starting to see weird stuff even without taking the pills, because that's certainly not normal. A bunch of giant caterpillars. This is a very big insect. Or is it a pig? It's very odd. You really are a very big ant. Who's there? Are you real? You always ask the same thing. Always. What do you mean? Of course I'm real. Where did you come from? I escaped. The mental hospital, but please don't tell anyone. I won't tell, but what are you doing in here? My cat is out here. A cat, you say? Yeah, my kitty. A black cat. With very big yellow eyes, Mr. Midnight. I'm sorry, girl. You haven't seen it? It happens to be that the cat is eaten, chewed and swallowed. Eaten? What do you mean? The black cat came towards me in a hurry. I catch it, I give it to my beetle pig. My beetle pig is hungry. Oh, my poor beetle pig hasn't had food in days. The blueberry time passed, and we ate them all. Stop it, can't you see? Mr. Midnight is the only one I have. Are you joking? Please tell me you're joking. Don't cry, I can sing for you if you like. What will I do now? You don't know how it feels to be alone. I do know, yes. I'm the last one alive. Let me help you. How can you help after eating my cat, supposedly? The digestion is not so fast, you know. Maybe he's still alive inside the beetle pig. Well, should we make it vomit? Kill the beetle pig. He's also the only friend I have left, but I need the meat. What? That took a weird turn. I'm curious now about this arrangement. I'm curious to know if my kitty is still in there. Do it. You can kill the beetle pig. I, Antonia the Greatest, shall eat the meat. Well, I don't really have anything to kill it with. You pig, did you eat my cat, Mr. Midnight? Just wait, don't die. I'll take you out of there real soon. What kind of bird are you? You look like an owl, is that it? Well, there is an axe, which would be right for murdering someone. The terrible axe, it will be a great warrior and a saver of things. A sharpie axe that can cut and destroy things. It's dangerous. Make an entry, but how? Well, I could try to open it and see what's inside. I can't move the top, yeah, but I should probably be able to destroy it. There is no hole in there. All my force untied to do something unnecessary. A feather. This must mean something, otherwise it wouldn't be here. Maybe I can tickle the pig to make it vomit the cat. I'm not sure what to do with this. Sir? He has fallen asleep. Did you find it already? The beautiful comb? I haven't found the thief. Some things can't be found because they have to find you. So now what? We thought you were also trying to find your cat, isn't that right? Yeah, I was, but I'm kind of perturbed by the idea of this little girl killing that creature, even if it's imaginary. Well, let's do it. I don't have any other idea about what to do. The pig won't stay still. It seems that shouting and pushing won't help. The threat is great. Great. Wake up. I think the battle pig doesn't like the idea of getting killed. I see, but that is completely normal, isn't it? Yeah, it is completely normal. What should I do then? We have to give him special berries. The blueberries. Where do I find them? I shouldn't say this to you, but I have the right connections. They live inside my house. They have blueberries. My house is in that direction. Thank you. Look, Fran, I'm in danger. Find me alive or find me dead. Please find me someday in a golden cage. There is no smoke coming out of the chimney. A little tiny house. Hello, I'm Fran. This looks tasty, should I? A mushroomy pipe on the roof. Hello, is anybody home? Looks like the lamp is lit. This is a really big anthill. Good night, Mrs. Boone. How is everything? You're very pretty tonight. I think you make the night very scary, but it's alright. This must be the ant's house. Seems to be open, but very stuck. The power of destruction will take it down. I broke the door. It's a bit rude of me, but oh well. There is water in the sink. Maybe Sir Ant likes to drown tiny monsters in there. Or maybe he's just a very clean ant. The queen meat. What? What? Is this like ant porn? Like, the pose is weirdly suggestive. I never saw anything like this. Sir Ant must be in love with her. I wonder how ant love works. It's all about the meat, I guess. All about the meat. You could say that about human love as well, if you would take a reductionist enough view and you were more than a bit cynical, which I am not. Like, I consider myself a romantic when it comes to love. I really think, all things considered, desire is like the least important part of human connection. Someone forgot to clean the brush. It's firmly attached to the door. Old people are so fun. They do unexpected things. What is it, underpants? They smell good, Grandpa's soap. So this means the big ant was naked. What a cozy little lamp. This is odd. I thought ants never cooked their meals. But then again, I'm all confused and he is not an ant. He is a man that looks like an ant. But no, he must be an ant. He wouldn't mind if I take a little meat for those who hunger. Stinky and raw, meat for the eaters. I've already gotten one piece of meat. I won't touch that again. I wish I could sleep with my kitty on this bed, but I think that under the blanket will be a lot of creatures, like bugs and such, that would like to eat my brain. I wish I could sleep. Oh, okay, just repeats itself. It's a bunch of pine cones. Baby pine cone. So sweet. Sir, you look so angry. You're very rare. Lady Pinecone, what are you cooking? The blueberries. Okay. What do you want? I thought maybe I can distract them. By the way, that's very cruel of me to keep throwing a baby to the ground. Like, obviously, it probably doesn't even exist. It is a pine cone baby. Like, come on. I'm not even sure what that could represent. But still, at face value, it's kind of cruel. I have to trick him. But how? How indeed? Super glue for the attachment. So like pour it over here. It's actually interesting because it seems to me that now the role of the pills is reversed. Like, I'm starting to see crazy stuff without the pills, and then with the pills it seems more real, because this is a guy being a body being covered by ants, which is a bit disturbing, but certainly more believable than man-sized ants with actual furniture in their houses. Please don't eat me. Get off the bag, I want it. I'm not taking the bag, not with all of the ants. Maybe if I give them some meat, they will eat that. Did you eat that man's flesh? It's repulsive. Yeah, okay, so now I can grab this. Now the bag is mine. Pest exterminator, and he's dead. Sir, you have tons of ants on you. I think they are trying to steal your bag. The text is almost gone. It says exterminator. Poor tiny monsters. The bag looks seriously mad. A rat trap. I have to be careful and not trap my own fingers. Okay, so maybe I can trap the pine cone. Sort of on the way to the berries. Now the mom is hitting me. Okay. They locked the door. Well, I've stolen from them and I assaulted them as well with the mousetrap, so I'm not even surprised. A door handle to handle big problems. Okay, but I feel like this episode has been long enough, so I'm going to pause it here. That's all for this one, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.